really early. Well, it's actually not that bad. It's like 9:30 in the morning. And we're heading to the airport to go to San Francisco for a Beverly Bells gig. More on that later.
Where are we going? San Francisco. Tired.
It's not even that early, but somehow we all are exhausted.
My eyes haven't opened yet.
I don't have any makeup on.
You don't need makeup because I'm blind. Just kidding, just kidding.
We made it to San Francisco, and so now we're gonna get picked up by the company that we're singing for tonight. Those are our wigs right there.
On the right side up, and they are not coming down the conveyor belt.
What do you have there, Rex?
This is a passion fruit profiterole.
What else you got?
Berry pound cake. Salted caramel cheesecake.
Some ice cream.
Ice cream. Custard tart. More of all the above. Strawberry kind of custard weird thing. With a Christmas tree in it. It's delicious. Okay.
It's almost time for our first show. Work!
Yes, Swan! I got a new water bottle, guys. I'm so proud.
But she was
It's
mad.
the same one that Disney confiscated, except it's pink and not teal because they didn't have the teal color anymore.
Heard it 10 times.
They haven't heard it. Story time with the Bombshells.
Dressed as the Bells.
This is the story of the difference of the two.
Once upon a time,
In the fall of 2014, a beautiful lady named Julia Toby
Very pretty.
decided to start the Beverly Bells. She held auditions and in walked
The
perfect fit.
So, walked in, I was hired as a second soprano, and we started the Beverly Bells. The Beverly Bells is comprised of many women. We have multiple trios that know the same repertoire.
And that's how the three of us met, because we all got hired by the Beverly Bells, Julia's company, to work for her. There's Larry.
We met each other, immediately liked each other. We loved singing together.
One day, we were practicing stuff for the Beverly Bells, and we started talking about how we had always had this idea of doing an Andrew Sister style trio of top 40 music. Right. So we spent an evening where we were just hanging out. We just started singing together Taylor Swift's Shake It Off. It took us about 5 hours and 3 bottles of wine to come up with a very, very small portion of the song. Here is what that sounded like.
Cause the play's gonna play, 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 ba-da-da-da. Haters gonna hate, 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 ba-da-da-da. I'm just gonna shake, 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 ba-da-da-da. Shake it off, shake it off.
And so I said, you know what, guys, why don't we send it to our friend David Lamoureux and ask him if he's interested to take a listen and see if he can come up with something a little bit more complex.
More fleshed out.
There we go. I'm so proud of you right now.
Don't clap for that.
So we sent it to David, and he, of course, like the next day, sent us this incredible arrangement. He was very interested in this concept as well, and so with the blessing from Julia, we branched off and started the Beverly Bombshells with David as our arranger. He's a vital part, and he's basically like the fourth brother-sister.
The Bombshells are more like an actual band.
Yeah.
Whereas the Beverly Bells it's like a company.
There are lots of women who work for the Beverly Bells, started by our friend and our inspiration, Julia Toby. They operate out of Los Angeles and Denver. There are how many women now that know?
It's like 24.
Yeah, there's a lot of girls that know this material.
And can perform the same music in the same tracks.
Yep.
And they're all called the Beverly Bells. And they're all insanely talented, and it's an amazing group of women.
With the Beverly Bells, for example, the three of us are performing together now, and we do perform a lot together as Beverly Bells, but Leah and I have a gig in a couple weeks. Tiffany won't be there.
I'm busy, I'm doing something else. So there's another gal that's gonna come in and do the second soprano part for the Beverly Bells.
Obviously, like, we would not book a Bombshell gig if Tiffany was not available.
Three of us weren't available.
Another difference is that the songs that we sing as the Beverly Bells are the original arrangements that were written for the Andrews Sisters.
The Bells perform strictly music from the 1930s, 40s, and 50s.
For the Beverly Bombshells, all of the arrangements are written specifically for our own voices. They are our own original arrangements written by David, only doing pop music.
The Beverly Bells can perform with a live band or with tracks, but the Bombshells will only ever perform with a live band.
Because we are a band. That's really what it comes down to, is that we're a band. It's like we're the... I can't think of anything else.
For once, she's at a loss for words.
Oh, please. Look who's talking.
Story time with Dissette.
Yeah, no kidding.
The Beverly Bells were actually hired by Disneyland to create the Silver Lake Sisters. There were 9 women that were brought in to create these characters for Disneyland. So Disneyland contracted the Beverly Bells to create the Silver Lake Sisters.
And we performed in the Tower of Terror for 4 months last year, which was really exciting. And as Tiffany said, that was all a result of Julia's really hard work getting us in that door. So that's just an extension of the Beverly Bells. The Beverly Bombshells has nothing to do with the Beverly Bells besides the fact that we met each other performing with the Beverly Bells.
And there's the word Beverly in the title.
And we're soul sisters.
And we're soul sisters. And it's just a project that came from another wonderful project that we still partake in.
Obviously, are still performing with. So they're just different entities and doing different things.
Tell us in the comments below if you're still confused.
Bye. Time to go.
Yeah, anyway,
do our second show
hopefully
now.
this answers some
Stare at
questions.
ourselves.
This lighting is really great. Thanks, dressing
You guys are
rooms.
making a really
We love you, everybody.
Love you. Comment, like, share.
Share.
Hold tight, because I want some seafood, mama. Shrimps and rice, they're very nice. I don't remember where we are.